Tonight, we report on why a judge closed a hearing during a murder trial and a new business that's opening in Moses Lake. What's going on in sports, Bob?
The Spuds, Walleyes, and Mariners dropped games last night, and the U.S. takes on Portugal in World Cup action Sunday. Here's a peek at our Weather Center forecast.
And coming up here in the weather department, we are looking at a little change, a little cool start the next couple of days, but the heat of summer will return pretty quickly. Details coming up.
I'm Alan Troop. Stay tuned for all of this and much more on iFIBER 1 News.
From the iFIBER 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFIBER 1 News. Your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Judge Evan Spurline closed a public court proceeding in a 2012 murder trial when the defense attorney told him that he represented the judge's daughter in a different matter. An appeals court upheld the judge's decision to close the courtroom. The Washington State Court of Appeals ruled Spurline did not violate the laws requiring criminal justice to be conducted in a court open to the public. He closed the courtroom at the request of Michael Rocha's attorney on October 15, 2013. Rocha, a 28-year-old Moses Lake man, is charged with aggravated first-degree murder for allegedly helping Adrian Rodriguez, a 30-year-old Moses Lake man, kill Tracy Fulbright in 2012. Rodriguez pleaded guilty to manslaughter and was sentenced to 18 years in prison. Rocha's defense attorney, N. Smith Hagopian, learned his firm was representing Spurline's daughter in a Chelan County case shortly before he was about to appear for a hearing. He was concerned Spurline's daughter's case would create an ethical problem for him and the judge and wanted to close the courtroom to give the court the information. A new kind of business is brewing in Moses Lake. Old Blue Coffee Shop and Brewery plans to open later this summer. Reporter Jeff Chu has the details.
A Moses Lake developer wants to serve brews of a different kind at his new business, Old Blue Coffee Shop and Brewery. Ted Yao in 2009 came to Moses Lake from Australia. There he made a career as a residential, commercial, and industrial developer. Yao said he owns 50 acres of commercial and high-density residential property around the Mediterranean-style coffee house and brewery. Next, Yao said he wants to build an 80,000-square-foot sports and recreation center across Evelyn Drive from the shop. He said he plans to develop a 40-unit townhouse complex as well. Yao had brand new brewery equipment shipped in from Germany for the brew pub side of the business. On the coffee shop side, there's an internet bar. A meeting and party room takes up a wing of the shop. Yao said the business should be open with regular business hours once the brewery is brewing and a liquor license is approved this summer. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
Thanks, Jeff. A pistol was stolen from a holster on a statue at the Grant County Historical Museum. A thief cut through a fence and broke open a door to enter the museum and steal the one item, said Ephrata Police Chief Mike Warren. The .44 caliber revolver was inoperable and had copper-colored wooden grips. The burglary was discovered on Tuesday and remains under investigation. It's unclear how the Grant County PUD Commission's decision to drop out of NOAANET will affect internet customers. The commissioners declined to support an $8 million line of credit to the nonprofit corporation in a 3-2 vote. The decision means the utility's membership in the company is revoked. NOAANET is a Tacoma-based nonprofit corporation backed by a collection of public utility districts, including the ones in Pend Oreille, Okanagan, Kitsap, Mason, Benton, and Franklin counties. The company sells access to fiber networks to internet service providers. According to a Grant PUD spokesman, NOAANET was shifting its focus away from the counties they represent to bring internet to other counties. Grant PUD's move follows Chelan and Douglas counties' PUDs, which dropped from the organization in 2012. Now let's take a look at people currently being sought out by the Grant County Sheriff's Office.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
We'll be right back after this.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
Searching for that perfect place to settle down? Whether you're looking for an elegant single-story, spacious two-story, or a custom home on acreage, Aho Construction can aid your decision with a streamlined production process that saves time, money, and natural resources. Compare us to other builders and see for yourself what advantages you can get by choosing an Aho home. Our philosophy is that we do things right the first time around. Start planning your dream house today with Aho Construction. Call 509-766-1366.
Hi everybody, meteorologist Don Morelli with you here on iFIBER Channel 1 News Weather. Your forecast is brought to you by Bud Cleary Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places. We do have a little frontal boundary moving across the next 12 to 18 hours, and it will cool us down a little bit, a little cool start the next couple of days, but then we'll warm it up. In fact, more specifically by Sunday, we'll be back into the heat. Pacific cold front moving on through, we'll call it whipping on through because the winds may get a little gusty at times, some showers, possibly, but most of that will get squeezed out in the mountains to our west. And then the big news is that above normal temperatures will be coming right back for much of next week. In the meantime, today we topped out at 85 degrees, again, a little cooler with this cool front coming on through for tomorrow. 52 the morning low, almost seasonal levels, but again, the afternoon high about 5 degrees above where we should be this time of the year. No precipitation, also no precipitation in Moses Lake. A daytime high 85 also down there, and 52 degrees for daytime high, and 0.03, that's typo. Should be 00. No precipitation reported. That was from yesterday. Looking at the current conditions, 83 degrees right now with the setting sun, actually a couple hours away. 45 degree dew point, so a little humid out there with the south-southwest breeze. So a little moisture in the air, a front coming on in. There is a slight chance of a shower. So let me take you through the motions for the next 48 to 72 hours. Starting off this evening, you can see here's that frontal boundary again. During the morning hours, it'll be crossing the Cascades with a few showers, and so that might greet us with a little sprinkle in the morning. But you can see how it just comes apart, and really just noticing for occasionally gusty winds with this frontal boundary moving on through. And those gusty winds will last into Saturday, it appears. But all in all, looking like a very nice weekend. Some afternoon puffy clouds here and there, but generally nothing significant. This system out in the Gulf of Alaska, that'll sit back there, and because we're on the east side of that, that'll help pop the temperatures back with a south-southwest breeze kicking back in by, again, the early portion of the work week next week. State-wise, on our Friday, we'll see some showers moving in, especially in the morning hours, western sections with the cold front, and then looking fairly decent in the inland northwest, mid to possibly upper 70s. But closing in into our vicinity, you'll see plenty of sunshine and temperatures not too bad. A little bit below seasonal levels. Again, normal 80 is the daytime high, so about 48 hours of below normal temperatures. You'll see that on the 7-day. Right through Saturday, and then Sunday, we'll see temperatures starting to warm back up. Daytime high on Sunday, right where we were today. In the upper 80s to near 90 for a couple of days to start the work week, and actually wouldn't be surprised if we're still in that hot category near 90 by midweek next week. Well, keep it here. Sports is coming up in just a second. Again, your forecast brought to you by Bud Cleary Toyota dealers.
Hi, Jan.
Welcome to the Toyota Time sales event. We're looking for something safe with a really smooth ride. He's a very light sleeper.
Oh, the Camry's safe and has a smooth, comfortable ride.
Oh, the Camry's perfect.
And you're in luck. It's Toyota Time, so it's a great time for a great deal.
Yes! You can lease a new 2014.5 Camry for $209 a month for 24 months with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance included. Plus, get $1,000 bonus cash. Toyota, let's go places.
What's white and yellow and red all over? If you said the local book telephone directory, the one with the purple sunset on the cover, then you're right. In print and online at statewideyp.com, it features up-to-date local maps, community information, and a calendar of events. With a restaurant dining guide with full local menus and a reverse directory, you're sure to find the number you're looking for. With the Local Book telephone directory, it's the best way to get the information you need. Pick up a copy of the Local Book today or visit statewideyp.com.
Welcome back. I'm Bob Kirkpatrick with today's sports. The Central Washington Spuds dropped a doubleheader on the road to the Sela Pepsi Pack Wednesday. The team was looking to get back on the winning track after losing 2 at home to the Pack Tuesday, but were shut out 4-0 in Game 1 and then dropped the nightcap 4-3. The AAA American Legion Club, based out of Moses Lake, is mired in a 4-game losing streak, and to make matters worse, has only produced 3 runs during that stretch. The team has plenty of talent to turn things around, but needs to get on the stick as the midway point of the season is fast approaching. The Spuds, now at 2-8 in league play, are back in action Saturday for a road twin bill with the Northeast 49ers at Whitworth College in Spokane. The Moses Lake Walleyes hit the pavement to Ellensburg for doubleheader action yesterday, hoping to gain at least a split to soothe the 5-3 extra inning loss to the team Tuesday at Moses Lake High School. But the AA American Legion Club suffered 2 gut-wrenching losses by a total of 3 runs and now finds itself on a 3-game skid. The Walleyes dropped Game 1 by a 6-5 score and were turned back 6-4 in the nightcap. The team is back on the diamond this weekend for the Ed McNamara Tournament in Moses Lake. The Walleyes will play 3 games at Moses Lake High School, beginning with Wilder from Port Angeles Friday at 3 p.m. Tommy Medica's pitch-hit single in the 8th inning scored the go-ahead run, and the San Diego Padres beat the Seattle Mariners 2-1 last night to pick up their 2nd win in the last 10 games. Starters Felix Hernandez and Andrew Kashner pitched well but didn't get a decision. Hernandez struck out 10 and gave up just 3 singles in 7 innings with no walks. But he allowed the Padres to tie it 1-1 on a wild pitch with 2 outs in the 6th. Everett Cabrera started the winning rally by beating out an infield single on a chopper against Charlie Furbish. Cabrera was sacrificed to second by Alexi Amarista and scored on Medica's liner to center. James's throw home was late and offline. The Mariners wrap up their series with the Padres today and then head to Kansas City for a weekend series with the Royals. Well, there are a number of softball and baseball tournaments going on in the Basin over the weekend, so be sure and get out and cheer on your local team if you get the chance. Coaches and players will appreciate your support. The North American Big Rigs from Canada attack the quarter-mile oval at Afreda Raceway Park Saturday evening, and the U.S. matches up with Portugal in round 2 of the World Cup action Sunday at 3 p.m. Well, that's it for sports. We'll be right back after this.
Game time.
Papa's in the house.
Wow, what's all this?
I'm all about stats. For instance, have I got some numbers for you? Papa John's, a leader in online ordering.
You bet, Jim.
You were the first pizza company to offer it nationwide. What's the secret?
Jim, it's the pizza.
To celebrate our online leadership, get Papa John's new double pepperoni and bacon pizza for just $12.
Better ingredients,
Better pizza.
and a better way to get it, papajohns.com.
Are you looking to improve your or your child's smile? At Casciati Orthodontics, we make it our mission to make braces more affordable and fun. Our business has proudly served the Columbia Basin for over 20 years, and our new conveniently located state-of-the-art facility offers a relaxing environment full of fun activities for the kids. We accept all types of insurance and have convenient payment plans available. Give us a call for a complimentary evaluation, no referral needed, or check us out on the web and make an appointment online.
Our spotlight story tonight is about the Boys and Girls Club's summer lunch program. Reporter Jeff Chu has the story.
The summer food program makes sure that needy Moses Lake youths won't go hungry. Brant Mayo, executive director of the Boys and Girls Club of the Columbia Basin, said the program reveals the need.
Last year, we served over 11,000 meals to kids in the community.
Beginning Monday, the Boys and Girls Club of the Columbia Basin, Moses Lake School District, and United Way join hands to produce bagged lunches through August 8th. The free brown bag lunches are served at the downtown Moses Lake Club, several school district locations, and McCosh Park. The free lunches are made at Moses Lake High School's cafeteria and are distributed to locations in ice chests. The lunches must be eaten on site and cannot be shared with an adult. Children ages 2 through 18 qualify, and the only requirement is they show up on time at the free lunch locations. Mayo said no sign-up is required for children to qualify. He shared some history on the program.
The free summer food program that we've been doing for about 14 years just kind of came about out of need. A lot of the schools provide, or all the schools provide free and reduced lunch for the kids and during the school year, but there was a big gap where those kids weren't able to access meals during the summer months. So the Boys and Girls Club, along with the school district and United Way, kind of took it upon themselves to create this, or to apply for the summer food program. And so we've been feeding kids ever since.
The program receives about $6,000 from the United Way, and meals must meet U.S. Department of Agriculture nutritional standards.
I just think it fills that gap. The school district does a good job of taking care of those kids that are in need. You know, we've got some schools that where we serve in the summer 90 plus free and reduced lunch. So 90% of the kids are on free reduced lunch. Those kids a lot of times just don't have access to a good solid meal during the summer months. So I just think it's a big need in the community.
Moses Lake School District Superintendent Michelle Price said the school district is contracted to provide staff to make and package the bagged lunches.
The school district is a partner in this food service program for the summer months, and we use our staff to provide the food. They order the food, they make the meals, they sack them up and prepare them for pickup from staff from the Boys and Girls Club. So Moses Lake High School, the Skill Center, Larson Heights Elementary, North Elementary, and Frontier Middle School are the school sites.
Mayo said he sees cases of poverty firsthand at the Boys and Girls Club.
You hear the stories about this is the only meal I'm getting today, and they're bringing their siblings because they're not eating also.
For free lunch schedules and locations, call 509-764-9694. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
Thanks, Jeff. We'll be right back after this.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local community since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of as many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
Bud Clary Ford Honda is proud to be an automotive leader in our area. Since opening our doors over 54 years ago, we have kept a firm commitment to our customers. We offer a wide selection of vehicles and hope to make the car buying experience as quick and hassle-free as possible. You can trust that we will get you into the car or truck of your dreams. Bud Clary has an experienced and reliable service and parts department that is open extra hours to help fit our customers' hectic schedules. Come for a test drive today at 1200 South Pioneer Way. We are a proud supporter of Columbia Basin Athletics.
Ephrata may allow aerial fireworks this winter. The City Council decided to wait on a decision about whether the city would lift its ban on aerial fireworks for New Year's Eve. The council tabled the proposal because close to half of the council was absent from Wednesday's meeting. City Administrator Wes Crago said staff disagreed with the proposal, pointing out aerial fireworks can create dangers any time of the year, and it would create confusion about what holiday they were allowed. Mayor Chris Jacobson supported the proposal during a previous meeting, saying it seemed like a way to allow people to use aerial fireworks. Aerial fireworks will remain banned in the city for the 4th of July weekend. A plan to bring water to about 14,000 acres of farmland north of Interstate 90 near Moses Lake is moving forward. The Columbia Snake River Irrigators Association submitted a water service contract to the East Columbia Irrigation District and the U.S. Bureau of Reclamation. The contract details how the water will be delivered, paid for, and used once the system is delivered is built. The approval of the contract is the final step needed to start the roughly $40 million project. The water from the East Low Canal will replace groundwater drawn from the declining Odessa aquifer. The aquifer stretches across eastern Washington and into northern Oregon. The association is hoping to start delivering water as early as 2016. The project is the first part of a plan to bring surface water to about 70,000 acres of farmland in the Odessa sub-area. In Northwest news, a construction crew is reworking a deadly stretch of Spokane Valley to eliminate a dip known as the Ponderosa Jump, where 2 teens were killed in an October crash. The crew will flatten the roadway to prevent speeding cars from flying off the pavement. The asphalt work will take about a week and cost about $25,000. Officials say a car was speeding close to 70 miles per hour last October when it left the road and hit a tree before reaching the jump. The crash killed 2 University High School students, Josie Fryer and Mackenzie Mott, both 15. The 16-year-old driver, Preston Maurer, has been charged in juvenile court with 2 counts of vehicular homicide. 1 person was killed and 2 were injured yesterday morning in an explosion at Thurston County Fireworks facility. Como 4 reporter Elisa Jaffe has the story.
It was intense. It was real intense.
A deadly morning explosion at Entertainment Fireworks shot through a storage unit and blew the roof off a rental truck.
And right when I got in front of the place, it went up.
Neighbor Chris Huff was driving by when he heard the blast and took cell phone video.
Very large explosion. A lot of fireworks going up in the air about 100 feet, and the whole top of a budget truck just blown right off.
Former employee Mark Rorvik was rattled out of bed.
And I was asleep, and then all of a sudden I heard a boom, boom, boom.
Rorvik initially thought crews were testing fireworks for upcoming 4th of July shows.
And then all of a sudden it just all hell broke loose, and it was just boom, 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 boom.
He says the blast lasted 15 seconds.
And I knew right then, my heart just dropped because I knew that they had an accident.
4 employees at the Tenino business, including a co-owner, were preparing and loading fireworks for a show. The grounds are loaded with pallets of mortars.
One of the fireworks we believe initiated and then of course caused other fireworks that were there being worked on to catch on fire and explode.
Today was a real tragic day here at Entertainment Fireworks. We lost a good friend. Most all of us here are family and worked together for a number of years.
The explosion killed 74-year-old Bill Hill, an employee of 8 years who had a passion for fireworks.
We'll be thinking of him this 4th of July.
25-year-old employee Keandrew Pierce was burned by the blast and airlifted to Harborview Medical Center. 52-year-old co-owner Greg Farnsworth was treated for injuries to his hand.
There's explosives everywhere.
The ATF, the State Patrol Bomb Squad, and the Fire Marshal's office are now investigating, trying to figure out what sparked the accident. The company puts on 100 fireworks shows around the 4th in 5 states, and owner Ken Julian says his late friend Bill would want those shows to go on.
And he would want us to make a lot of people happy on the 4th.
That's going to do it for us here at iFIBER 1 News. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Just when I thought the blizzard couldn't get any better, DQ put the blizzard inside a waffle cone. This is mind-blowing. So when DQ asked me how I would tell the world, I said... Sounds better in Italian.
Pretty impressive, Liz. Any blizzard, like confetti cake, now in a fresh-baked waffle cone. This is fan food, not fast food.
We believe. We believe in home and all the magical things that come with it. We believe in living rooms with forts made from sofa cushions and blankets. We believe in the man cave, the woman cave. And finally, we believe that our calling in life is to find the home that's perfect for you. Coldwell Banker, fulfilling dreams for over 100 years.
As the summer has quickly approached, we all enjoy the family barbecue and kids playing in the sprinkler. However, many drivers are distracted and are seldom focusing on what's important while driving. It could be the random phone call, adjusting your stereo, or the lip gloss check in the mirror. Here at Farmers Insurance, we make sure you understand what coverages fit your needs. The more you know, the better you can plan. My name is Cheryl Kono, and I'm your local Farmers Insurance agent.
We are farmers.